Hi, I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about how to make some sort of video presentation recording your screen. You can also include your face like I'm doing here, or not, using Studio in Canvas. So let's get started. So I'd like to introduce you to Canvas Studio today. I think that it's a great tool and you will be using it to do your first assignment for this class, but I also think that now that we're doing things more online as technology is changing, it's an opportunity to learn a tool that you might be able to use in other classes as well, and to be comfortable in the beginning of the semester because we will be using it again later on in the semester, so it's good practice. So first of all, I have a lot of videos already recorded in my studio, and so it looks a little full compared to what you'll see when you see your studio. But I took some screenshots just so you can see what I see when I get started. So first of all, where you find the studio, one way to find it is you go to your main page on Canvas and you look on the left-hand side, and Studio is going to be right here, kind of close to the bottom. For some reason, I think it looks kind of like an octopus because it has different parts sticking out from the bottom, but maybe that's just me. So normally you're going to go over to the right hand at the top and see these options of record, add, and search. So I would click on the record button here, and you're going to get two options. One is going to say screencast, and one is going to say webcast, I think. Webcam cast. So you don't usually want to use the webcam because that's going to be just your whole face on the screen. And the reason why I like using Studio is so that you can record something where you can see a PowerPoint or a slides presentation, something that you've created, and then you can talk over it. So you probably want to go with the screen share option. So once that comes up, you will see some options. So you'll have record by screen, webcam, or both. So as you can see here, there's this bounding box around the outside, and everything that's in that box is being recorded. Everything on the outside of it is not. So right now it's in black and white because you're not recording. It will change when you start recording. So I typically choose both because I like to kind of be the floating head while I'm talking, but you do not have to include your face. You can just use screen and it will just record everything that's within that box. So once you, before you get started, I recommend just making some noises, talking, doing a test run, because in this narration section you're going to see little color, little green bars coming just showing that your microphone is working. If you don't see those, then it will not record you because it's not working. So you might have to check that out for a minute. Once you click record, then it's going to count down 3, 2, 1, and that's when your video will start. So once the video starts, you can see we have now a red and white bounding box, and so it's recording everything that's in that box, and now recording is live. So I was 5 seconds in when I took this screenshot, so you can see that that's recording live. Just to go back here quickly, when you pause, this recording button actually looks like a pause button once you start recording, so you can always click on that. If you need to take a breath, if you need to compose yourself before you move on to the next slide, you can stop along the way. And you don't have to record all the way through like I'm doing. I'm just talking all the way through. But once you press pause, then you have options again. You can cancel, you can write on things, so you have some options there. Once you are ready to stop, you can click done, which will be here once you get to that point. I can't do it on mine because then I would stop recording, but it's pretty straightforward because it's right there where this little bar is. And so when you click done, it's going to bring you to this screen. I didn't actually record much here in my sample, so you can't really see all the speech, but normally you could come in here and do some editing if you wanted to. Make sure to title and use a description. I think it's important when you're doing this for a class that you do use a title of your name and the name of the project and the class that it's for. So for me, I would probably put Dalen Brown, whatever the class is, and the name of the project, just to help keep things organized. And then when you click upload, it will start to upload. I just made up a name, blah, for mine, so that's why it says that there. So you'll watch it uploading, and then finally it will say upload successful, continue. So if you continue, then it will take you back to your studio, and you'll see here my blah video is waiting for me. So as you can see, I have a lot of different videos recorded here, but right now you just have an idea of starting this, so you might not have any videos yet, or maybe just one, but you want to make sure that you label things, like I said, so you can find them easily. So if you want to share this, you can see there are 3 dots on the right hand side. Excuse me. So you would click on the dots and then go to share media, and then from there it would give you the option to create a public link. So you'll click on that, click done, and then these links will pop up. So the easiest is probably just a link that takes you directly there, or if you know how, you can also embed the video into a post. But if you don't know how to do that, I would prefer you use the link because it's easier to manage. It's like a YouTube link or something, you just copy paste. Click done when you're done. So that's one way that you can record videos in Studio. It's usually how I do it because I am using videos a lot more and sharing them a lot more, so I just use the Studio. But as a student, I think a lot more often you might find yourself on a discussion board where you might need to share a video, and so in that situation there is another way to get there. So I'm going to show you right now. So here is an example assignment. So here's the discussion, and then you have the assignment here. So if you wanted to respond to that assignment, if you click on reply, it's going to give you a box. It's going to give you a bunch of different options of things that you can do. So again, we're looking for, like I said, the Studio Octopus, but you're looking for that little icon. So if you see that icon, then you can actually, instead of copy pasting the link, which is another option, and if you wanted to do that, you could click on this link and then just paste the link and it will post it here for you. But if you wanted to go directly from posting here by clicking reply and then going to the Studio, then it will pop up a box, which you might notice looks familiar. It has a bunch of videos. You click on the video that you want, and then it would give you the option to then click embed, and it would embed it within the response. So I hope that this was helpful. I've also included a few links if you'd rather read and see some pictures. There are some outside links from like a Canvas support page that you can go to, but hopefully this helped you have a better idea of how to use this. I'm also going to make a sample introduction video for you so you can see mine, but I think the best thing about Studio is that it allows you to easily within Canvas record your voice and also show PowerPoint slides on your screen so that you're able to talk through things. And that can be for an introductory assignment, it can be for a final project. There are lots of options. So happy recording.